Welcome back to another episode of Out of the Park Baseball Draft to Glory, Montreal Expos 1901 edition. I am Laptop Hound. Thank you guys again for following along. Before we get on to the 1912 season, quick little update, an announcement. Out of the Park Baseball has graciously allowed me to do some giveaways on my YouTube channel. Previously, it was only on my Twitch streams. Now it is both. So you can win some packs. If you play Perfect Team, you can win some packs. I will do a draw after every video. It will be on the next video. And all you need to do is pay attention and listen for the video question that I'm going to ask. It could be towards the beginning of a video, towards the middle, towards the end. Answer the question with your Perfect Team username in the comment section below, and you will be put into the draw in the next video. Every question will have a unique answer to it because I don't simply want one answer where everyone can just copy and paste, put it into the comments, and then hope that they win. No, you're going to have to kind of pay attention to the video to understand what you need to post. For instance, this video here, the question is going to be, name one player on the 1912 opening day roster. However, you cannot name a player that someone that's already commented has put. So for example, if someone has already put Roy Halladay, you have to put a different player. If you put the same player, you don't get entered. All right, so there is today's question. Name an opening day member of the 1912 Montreal Expos. Simple as that. As well, at the beginning of every month, starting in October, I will make a draw for a game license to Out of the Park Baseball 24. Yeah. If you haven't got started yet, now's your chance. You can win a game code and you can start playing Out of the Park Baseball and do a lot of the things that I'm doing here. Have the game already? Well, you can gift it to someone. Give it to a friend, to a neighbor, to a family member, and I'm sure they will appreciate it if they're a baseball fan. How do you get entered in that? Well, every time you enter one of the videos that I post throughout the month, you will get an entry into that monthly draw. So comment on 4 videos, you get 4 entries. Comment on 6 videos, you get 6 entries. Simple as that. You can only enter once per video, and I'll make those drawings at the beginning of each month. Steam, for Mac, for PC, however you may want to play Out of the Park Baseball, you will have a chance to win 1 game code every month will be given away. So every video, 5 standard packs to 1 winner, and at the end of the month, 1 code will be given out until future notice. All right, let's go on to today's video. We find ourselves on April 11th, 1912, with the following prospect report. Top 10 prospects for 1912. There are no Montreal Expos. Unfortunately, I think this may be the first year where we did not have a prospect in the top 10 at the beginning of the season. Kurt Welsh is the number 1 prospect for the St. Louis Browns. You see some of the other ones right there. In terms of our lineup, I've made a couple changes going into this season. First is Joe Ward, who has been here almost from the beginning. Since 1902, he was a number round 4 pick, first in the 4th round. He's had a really decent career, but lately he's kind of fallen off the pace as our third baseman. 241, 232 in the last couple years. So I had someone in the minor leagues that I thought deserved a chance at third base, and that will be Hank Majeski. He will start third base for the Expos. Got really good defensive rating, so I'm looking forward to that. Maybe his hitting isn't as good as Ward, but he's definitely more balanced. 3-star player, 22-year-old, going to make his debut in Montreal. The other change I made was to swap out 1 pitcher, bringing back Scott Stratton, who did have a taste in the major leagues at the beginning of last season, but Wasn't really performing up to expectations, so I sent him back down. Now it looks like he's fully developed, and he is going to be our number 3 starter. Yeah, we're going away from a 2-man rotation to a 3-man rotation. So that meant sending down one of our relief pitchers, and that was Lewis Thorpe, who, as a manager that likes to show loyalty to players, wasn't too happy about it because look at his career. He's had ERAs under 2 for pretty much all of his career. 35 years old. He is going to regress soon. So I thought, better send him down now. And probably wasn't the best candidate to go down. That would have been Fritz Peterson. Not very good anymore. 44 years old, though. I thought, he has been here since the inaugural draft. We have to give him a going out season. Yeah. Fritz, you are going out. This will be your last season in Montreal. Let's see if we can pad those stats a little bit for maybe a potential Hall of Fame ballot in the near future. So Fritz Peterson will be in his last year in Montreal. We'll send him down to AAA next year, which probably is going to cause him to retire. So there we go. That is, those are the changes that we've made. 2 small changes. In terms of our minor leagues, our draft picks last year were moving right up till AAA because they're ready. Al Atkinson, who we took in last season's draft, is in AAA, 4-star potential and overall. And the other one was Dan Collins, an 18-year-old one-pitch fastball player. He's going to start in AAA because he wants to. He says, App, I want to start right in AAA. We're keeping an eye on him. 18 years old. Don't want him to fall apart this early in his career. In fact, I'm calling an audible. Dan, you're going to start in AA. I don't want to take the chance and lose out on a potential really good reliever. Let's go ahead to opening day and find out how we do in the first game of the season. This will just be a short video as I wanted to kind of, tell you guys about the contests that we'll be having. We're not going to play the full season in this video. We're simply going to play opening day, and I'll post it up. And then the next video, we'll finish off the season. Well, we've got Scott Stratton starting in center field, Paul Molitor, Cal Daniels, Bo Jackson, Bob Chance, Joe Sewell, Jeske, Ted Kennedy, and Joe Garagiola. That is going to be our opening day lineup, at least for game 1. Let's go inning by inning, see how this team does. We haven't had a lot of success on opening day. Come on, Expos. It's 1912. Get your act together. Let's go to inning number 2. We're at home at 0-0 in the second inning. We move ahead to the third. It is still 0-0. Reds with a couple hits. Let's go to the fourth. 1-0 for Cincinnati. Montreal not only scoreless, hitless. We head to the fifth. 1-0. Let's go to inning 6. And the Expos, finally, like they usually do, they get on the board towards the middle of our opening day games. Then it falls apart. Let's see what happened here. Jeske had a flyout to start the 5th inning. Kennedy also with the flyout, and then a base on balls to Garagiola. Scott Stratton would walk. Molitor would triple, scoring a couple runs. And then Cal Daniels would single home Paul Molitor. That would be 3-1 for Montreal. Let's go to the 7th. Still 3-1. Let's head to the 8th inning. It is now 3-2 for Montreal. Let's play these last couple innings out because we might need to make a pitcher change, make some managerial changes here on the fly. 1 out. Kennedy with 3 walks and 3 Ks in the game so far. Jose Abreu in 1912. He's going to fly out to left field. 2 up, 2 down. Eric May at the plate. To the pitcher and out number 3. Okay, let's watch the Expos bat a little bit here. Bob Chance First up in the 8th inning, and he will fly out to right field. One away. Next up, Joe Sewell. 1-1 count. That one is a fly out to left field. And here is Hank Majeski. 1 for 3 on the day so far. First game in the major leagues. That is a ground out to short, and that will retire the side. We head to the 9th inning. Kennedy looking for a complete game, dealing with the number 8, 9, and 1 hitter. First at bat, and first out. Pinch hitter. We've got Billy Hewland in to replace pinch hit basically for the pitcher. Kennedy should have an easy out here. Doesn't look like a strong hitter. Yes, it's a strikeout, his 4th of the game. Mike Griffin, last chance for the Reds to do something here. He will pop one up to the shortstop, and the Montreal Expos get off to a winning start in 1912. 2 hits for Bo Jackson, 1 hit for Majeski, Daniels, Paul Molitor. Ted Kennedy goes the distance. 9 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, none of them earned. 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Okay, finally, we get off to a winning start. Long way to go. We are going to play 1 month, though, just to kind of give you a little bit of a taste of how the season's going. So we're going to finish off the month of April, show you a little bit of the statistics on the team, and then we'll be back in the next episode. Here we go. We've got our player development report. Scott Stratton upping a little bit, but remember last episode, he was like 3 stars? Back up to a 4.5 potential. How quickly things can change. You see some of the other player development reports here. A lot of our big players, Ted Kennedy, Joe Paul Molitor, some of our minor leaguers, Marquise Grissom, who should be ready to come up soon, Sammy Strang. So there you go. You can take a look at the player development reports. Remember, for the contest question for this episode, all you need to do is name any player on our opening day roster. Any of those players that played in that first game, here are the pitchers. They didn't have to play as long as they were on the roster. Here are the batters. And remember, if a player has been named already, you have to name someone else. Otherwise, your comment doesn't count. So 26 players on the roster. I think we'll get more than 26 entries. If we do, and every player's been named, then you can name a player for the second. Okay, there we go. That is the opening month. Montreal currently is sitting at 11-7, half a game behind the Brooklyn Dodgers. We've got Bo Jackson leading the way with 3 home runs. Ted Kennedy has 6 wins. He's got 29 strikeouts, 1 ERA. And remember, we are going with a 3-man rotation. Senator doesn't want to lose his role. Look at that. 6-0 for the Senator. Way to go. Wow, he is having another possible Cy Young year. Roy Halladay 2-2, but a great ERA. Stratton 3-3, struggling ERA-wise, 4.68. So again, we're going to keep an eye on him. He's only 22. Don't want to put him in high-pressure situations, so we'll give him another month or so and see how he does. Hitting-wise, here you see the stats. We've got Bob Chance hitting .292 in April, 311 for Scott Stratton, and 268 for Bo Jackson. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Very short episode. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are watching this from. Leave a like, again, leave a comment for the contest question, and we'll see you next episode.